Doris Burke and Grant Hill. And the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. We've got the Lakers facing the Houston Rockets. And the Lakers starting five. Pass to McGrady. Shot clock at 5. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Takes it inside. And he can't get that one. Excellent D there from Bryant. First quarter of play, a minute in. Oh, I can't believe he just did that.
Now that is incredible. Just wow.
Now here's Harden. To the wing on the left. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Now the Lakers moving it up.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Check it out. Harden putting on a show. Throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Bryant off the inbound pass. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
They get it back. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. And over and back. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
But that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Harden, the pass to Paul. Back to Harden. Pass to Olajuwon. O'Neal pulls it in.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Harden. Right wing. That's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. Kicks it out to Bryant. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
2 minutes.
Now here's Harden. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Worthy. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. The drive by Harden. Soft touch off the glass.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Now here's Paul. The D's right on it. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Johnson driving to the basket. Goes back up. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
Here's Olajuwon. Pass to McGrady. Outside Paul. Here's McGrady. Here's Yao. O'Neal pulls it in. 52 seconds left in the first quarter here. Stolen. Here's Yao. Tries the 9-footer. Good as the jump shot falls.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
That's his first personal foul.
And first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
And both free throws good for Bryant.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Paul draws the double. And there's a 3-second violation.
It's a 3-second violation. Lakers ball.
The Lakers in the lead. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Johnson. Pass to Bryant. Here's O'Neal. They swipe it. Here's McGrady.
Los Angeles.
He's got 5.
Kobe Bryant. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
17 seconds left in the first. Here's Olajuwon. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Bryant.
Oh,
A big finish right there.
He destroyed the rim. Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And here's Johnson. And for Los Angeles. Pass to Bryant. Shoots over Harden.
And people have criticized Harden for his defense before. But the truth is, he's showing tons of improvement in this area.
Shot clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock.
Slams it down with his hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And it's Houston's ball. A 12-point game. Stripped it away. Pass to O'Neal. Inside. Kicks it out to Bryant. Three-pointer, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Olajuwon. Paul for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Paul's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Harden against Bryant. On the wing, Bryant. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. He's got 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Olajuwon. Outside Paul. Now here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, an athletic move by James Harden. Beating the D and then rubbing it in their face with a slam.
Bryant against Harden. Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Bryant. Second chance shot. Misses off the right iron.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to McGrady. 6 to shoot. Here's Yao. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Now here's Johnson. He's guarded by Paul. Paul against Johnson. Shoots over Paul. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half of basketball. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the... fact that it came off a pin. Man, they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call... was wrong, he'll back him up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And there's the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. O'Neal's gone a perfect 6 for 6 shooting.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
The assist from Chris Paul.
Bryant against Harden. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's the hook. And there's another one for the Lakers.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Here's Olajuwon. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
I mean, this is one of the best point guards the NBA has ever seen. Chris Paul doing work with the pass.
Bryant outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 13 points in the game. Oh, they get a hand on it. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Harden. To the inside. Bryant outside.
Lakers foul. James Worthy. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Bryant against Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Poke loose. Out of bounds. as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Coming out of the floor for the Lakers, Jerry West.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's West. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Los Angeles.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They lead by 11. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good portion of their offense was generated in.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And so in the game for Los Angeles. The 3 ball. Drops in the 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. Lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
Bryant, left side. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Worthy can't hit. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And B.A., they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Worthy. Out left to the wing. Beyond the arc. Hits a 3-pointer.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Paul against Bryant. Here's McGrady. And a 2-handed jam.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Oh, stolen by Harden. The finish. And then Harden with the jam.
And we've seen Harden improve on defense over the years, turning it into offense like there.
Tracy McGrady with the assist.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Hook shot on the way. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. In transition, here they come. The second effort. Outside Harden. They get it back. Olajuwon. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Defended by Harden. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And then Harden with the jam.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
And that was sweet.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Pass to Johnson. Up top, Bryant. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
At the line for the Lakers, Magic Johnson. 1 shot.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to West.
2 minutes
out to the right wing.
2 minutes.
Outside Johnson. 4 on the clock. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
He gets it in there.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
The Lakers in the lead. A minute and a half left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Johnson from downtown. This one for 3. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Harden drives in. Over to the wing. Here's McGrady. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Left side Johnson. Back to Bryant. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Bryant's got 12 points in the game.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Out to the right wing. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
At the line for Houston, Chris Paul. At the line for 1. Los Angeles calls timeout. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get loud for your Club City Dancers.
Well, there was a decades period of time where Chris Paul was simply stated the best point guard in the league. But let's make no mistake, this guy is successful off the basketball court as well. For such a long time, he has played a significant role in the players' union, advocating for the players at large, and I have such admiration for it.
Now Los Angeles with it. They've led by as many as 14. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 3rd foul so far.
His 3rd personal foul. First team.
35 seconds left in the third quarter here. Tries the hook. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. He's got 19.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. It's deflected. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McGrady. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Oh, talk about a timely 3-ball. They had to stay within reach going into the fourth, and they did.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The Lakers on top, up 5. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. From deep. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. And for Los Angeles, here's Abdul-Jabbar. The hook shot. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Yao. On the wing, Harden. Outside Paul. Pass to Olajuwon. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
The Lakers call timeout.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And the Lakers making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to McGrady. The kick out to Paul. Harden, the pass to Paul. Here's Olajuwon. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Worthy. No good with the triple.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
To the middle. Pass to Olajuwon. Now the Lakers moving it up. Worthy can't hit. The Rockets trail. Here's McGrady. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Lakers making a switch here. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Over to the left wing. Back to Johnson. To the left side wing. Launches it. And the basket by West. And Los Angeles leads by 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
To the paint. Here's Bryant. 18 feet out. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
That fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
And what a superb performance behind the arc for them. They have been killing it from three-point range.
To the left wing. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. No good. And Houston the other way now. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Here's McGrady. Back to Harden. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. And Paul gets it to go.
If anything, you know you can count on Chris Paul to deliver in the clutch. He is so competitive, so tough.
Up top Bryant, defended by Harden. From behind the arc. The offensive rebound. Here's West. Fires in the triple.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Harden, the pass to Paul. Here's Yao, covered by Bryant. Pass to Paul. Wide open look. That one rolls around and rims out. The Lakers in the lead. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And that one drops for him.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
That's his first
You
personal
love it.
foul.
Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's McGrady. No good on the quick three. And so it's the Lakers with it. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, Bryant. Johnson with it. Fires the three. That one doesn't drop. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Harden. He connects. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within three.
And there is no way anybody else is taking that shot. I mean, when it's crunch time on a big possession, Harden is always going to be that guy.
Bryant outside. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Bryant. Here he goes. And then Bryant with the dunk.
The assist.
Who are you telling, B.A.? The reverse windmill? Come on now. That's just not right.
He got in that zone, and he has the ability to do it. Why not? And so it's the Lakers with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they...
It'll be Los Angeles. Off the tip. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Bryant is out there with Johnson. Then there's Worthy. Then it's Kareem, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. Clock at 6. Bryant passes to O'Neal. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Kicks it out to Johnson, and the pass to Kobe. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for it. And it's Houston the other way. Here's McGrady, and that one is hammered home.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. It makes it look easy.
Stolen by Harden. One-on-one fast break. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And here's Kobe from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Yao, he's checked in for Houston. Paul comes in for Drexler. Now here's Kobe. To the middle. Here's Mikan. The kick out to Bryant. Inside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Houston ball.
Houston has come out of the gates quickly. The drive by Paul. Pass to Yao. In the corner, Harden. Paul passes to Harden. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Looks for Yao. Gets it to him. From down in the low post, it goes.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Down low.
And he pulls off immediately to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Paul kicks to Olajuwon. Here's Harden, and it's blocked. They get it back. Back to Olajuwon. That one goes in.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
And the dunk by Baylor.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. 3-point lead. Poked away. It's stolen by Bryant.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Lakers working the ball around now. Mikan passes to Goodrich. The 3 from Bryant. The offensive rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And stolen by Goodrich. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Harden. Johnson, the pass to Baylor. And it's Bryant in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Mikan. That's tipped and stolen by Yao. Here's McGrady. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Wasted no time on that one.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Paul kicks to Yao. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Yao's got his second basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket.
lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Davis comes in for Goodrich, and it's LeBron in for Baylor. Mikan kicks it out to Johnson. LeBron James on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Houston leading by 4. Harden, that's good.
Nice finish there. Harden is just calibrated to absorb contact and complete the play.
And the jam by Harden.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Mikan. Right side, Bryant. Here's Mikan. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Houston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Anthony Davis. Johnson is out there with Bryant. Then it's Worthy. And it's Mikan in at the 4 spot.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot denied.
Now here's Kobe. Pass to Worthy. The tray. Offensive rebound. Now Johnson wants to get it to Kobe and does. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Moving it up. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Harden against Kobe. Harden the pass to Olajuwon. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Los Angeles ball.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Outside, Davis. The pass to Johnson. Ryan in the post, guarded by Harden. Clock at 4. Here's Johnson. Davis, the pass to Mikan. Outside for Kobe. Knocked away.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's McGrady. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And finished off by Yao.
Well, I tell you what, you've got to keep Yao Ming out of the paint. Guy is just too big and too strong and has too good a touch to let him catch it that close.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Lakers trail by 12. Bryant is doubled. Pass to O'Neal. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Houston with it. Houston leading by 12. Here's Harden, and there's the drive. That shot off the mark. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Ball against Bryant. Now here's Shaq. T right on him. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Houston ball.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to West. Kicks it to Kobe. It's stolen by Olajuwon. McGrady against Kobe. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Feeds to McGrady. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. No points in the game yet for him.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Kobe. 1:37 left in the first half of the game. Out to West. Lakers passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Rebound by Yao Ming.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
It's stolen by West. O'Neal with it. Picked up by Olajuwon. Shaq down low. He's against Olajuwon. He gets that one.
Boy, a dominant big man is O'Neal. Superb control inside. And this dude will feast on the interior.
Here's Harden. McGrady left side. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by West. Johnson, the pass to West. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Assisted.
West has got it back down to single digits for the Lakers. Passes to Harden. Johnson with the block. Ryan against Paul on the wing. Johnson. West outside. Left side, Bryant. That one good for 2. Bryant's got 5.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Harden throwing it down right in their faces. Don't be so mean, James.
Bryant has the open look, and the Lakers with another miss. That'll do it for the first half. Rockets lead by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have a 9-point lead.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Now he's out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Harden. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's McGrady in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. It's stolen by West. Now the Lakers on the break. Johnson's got the ball. Bryant against Harden. Bryant looking over the floor. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Bryant is doubled. 5 on the clock. West with a wide open look. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. West has got 5 points so far.
And this is where the nickname comes from, Mr. Outside. West can kill you from distance.
Harden against Kobe. Here's Shaq. Olajuwon with the block. And so Houston again turning it over.
Lakers ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds part.
And depending on what point in the game it is, it can have Greg a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
There's the lob to the hoop. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Here's Harden on the wing. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. And now, running up the court, West pushing it up. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to West. Here's O'Neal. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Los Angeles ball.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Johnson can't hit. Houston in the lead, and it's Houston on the break. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And, you know, Harden's exceptional at getting out on the break in transition. I mean, running exactly the right path and getting it done.
He's going to throw his arm out trying to make a pass to that one.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. They've led by as many as 14 points. It's Harden with the drive. Oh, and James Harden throws it down home.
And Harden, absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Shaq passes to Johnson. On the wing, Bryant. To the inside, O'Neal. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's West on the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. On the wing, Harden, defended by West. Harden against West. Keeps it alive, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Yao's got 8 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
West kicks to Johnson. Back to West. Johnson down low, defended by Paul. They get the rebound. And here's Bryant for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. 10 points for him.
their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Kicks it out to Harden. It's tipped. Olajuwon. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
West misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
West. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is Houston. 7-point differential. The pass to McGrady. Fires from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. McGrady's got 5 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Johnson with it. Picked up by Olajuwon. Here's West. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's his second.
It takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Houston leading by 7.
Lakers foul. Jerry West. That's his second personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul. At the line for Houston, James Harden. At the line for
2. Free throw good from Harden.
Harden's level of creativity offensively is really special. His handles, his ability to get out and get buckets is really second to none. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Here's O'Neal. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Clock at 6. West passes to Abdul-Jabbar. A 3 from Bryant. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And that one misses.
Wow. Would he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. For 3, West traps in the tray.
Jerry West.
West has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Lakers.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And so it's Houston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Worthy. West is out there with Magic Johnson. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the power forward. Harden kicks to Olajuwon. Houston moving the ball around. Yep, it counts. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
Nice physical play from Harden that time inside. Never afraid or backing away from the defense.
Ball against Johnson. The kick out to Worthy. Pass to O'Neal. Timeout called. The Lakers. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
All right, fans, get out of your seat and make some noise for Team.
Kobe's checked in for work. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach is going over with his guys. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. To the paint, here's O'Neal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And O'Neal clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. A mammoth of a man. About a 1/7 of a ton. And yet, unstoppable.
Here's Harden. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 25 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
He kicks to McGrady. Back to Harden. To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And it's a 10-point Houston lead. Olajuwon's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Pass to Bryant. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5. Oh!
Bryant skying high to slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
It's good. And the Rockets lead by 10.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Harden kicks to McGrady. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Houston.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
It's stolen by McGrady. And it's the Rockets on the break. McGrady's running.
Magic Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Harden against West. Back to McGrady. Pass to Olajuwon. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Harden. Now trying to get open. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, over time, Harden has really mastered the pump fake. Amazing watching him continue to trick the defense time and time again.
James Harden taking 2.
Harden hits them both. Lakers trail by 15. For 3, West. Bryant passes to Johnson. West kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Bryant for 3. And again, the Lakers no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They double him with West. Harden outside. Back to Olajuwon. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
West passes to O'Neal. Kicks it to Bryant. West outside. Johnson with it. They need this. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
West finds Johnson. Back to West and taken away by Paul. Here's Olajuwon, and then Olajuwon with the dunks.
Boy, the athleticism of Olajuwon. Love it. Showing how efficient he can be when he's close to the bucket. A terrific throwdown.
O'Neal, that's a two-pointer. Rebound by Yao. There's the three. Harden can't hit. Los Angeles calls timeout. That's what you're saying.
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance always cements his status as a fan favorite. So we see Houston taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.